couple of you that I have to mention. So good. 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 Good.
How are you?
How's it going? Good. Nice to see you. How's it going? Good. Good.
So how come you've dropped the attacks on Obama and Harris lately?
Well, I think that American voters are understanding that association, that it's okay to talk about. In fact, of course, Barack Obama had been bringing it up even and kind of challenging John McCain on that, saying if you want to talk about it in the debate to me. So McCain did that, and the association is out there, and it's up now to the people of America to decide whether that association is important enough to them to research it and find out more about a person's judgment and truthfulness.
Just to follow up on that, you said that Obama doesn't see America the way you and I see America. Do you think Obama loves America as much as you do?
I know Obama loves America, and I'm sure that is why he's running for president, is because he wants to do what he believes is in the best interest of this great nation. I believe that our ticket can do a better job for America as we reduce taxes and rein in government and allow our private sector and our families to prosper and to grow and to keep more of what they earn and produce so that they can reinvest according to our own priorities. I think that is best to get the economy back on track and it's a better agenda for America. But I don't question at all Barack Obama's love for this great country.
Governor, it's unusual for a Republican campaign to be campaigning in North Carolina and Indiana halfway through October during an election year. Are you concerned that you're spending resources in the states, places you shouldn't be?
I think it's wise to not take anything for granted and to assume that any state is a lock for either ticket. So, if there were more hours in the day and more availabilities, I would hope that we could be in even more states, even those that maybe we're down in, even those that we may assume are a lock. I don't want to take anything for granted, and my input has been let us get out there to as many states as we have time for.
Governor, the Washington Post and Peggy Noonan both said independently today that you are unqualified to be commander-in-chief. How do you respond to that?
Well, we've talked a lot already about my executive experience that will be put to good use as vice president, and if heaven forbid anything happened to John McCain, if we're so blessed to be elected president and vice president, that executive experience will be put to good use as coming from a mayor and a manager and a small business owner and a governor and a regulator of oil and gas. That's important, but as important is the worldview that I share with John McCain and the intentions that we have there to put in place policies that will put government back on the side of the American people and will win these wars and help secure our nation. Those things all put together will be put to good use, and if I felt that I was not ready, I would never have said, yes, I want to take on this responsibility, this challenge, this opportunity to run for vice president as his partner.
Governor, you talk a lot about voter fraud and about Acorn today. How concerned are you guys about that, and what can you do at this point when we're just 18 days out to really put any kind of safeguards in place?
Well, I think voters are very concerned about voter fraud, and as more and more revelation comes in these 13 states that are now under investigation for potential voter fraud, I think that more American voters are becoming very, very concerned, and there are safeguards already that are in place, but evidently they're not being adhered to or implemented, certainly in Ohio with the secretary there not seeming to desire to reassure voters that all securities are being taken care of to make sure that there's no fraudulent activity at all, that those who are registered to vote are eligible to vote. And obviously there's proof that that is not happening right now. So American voters are concerned about this. I'm concerned about it.
Governor, did you ask John McCain to bring up Reverend Wright more on the stump, and what was his response if you did?
No, I have not asked him to bring it up.
Do you think he should?
It's up to him, in what he chooses to discuss. I think that calling someone an opponent on their record and even on their associations it's not mean-spirited, it's not negative campaigning. It's fair to the electorate to have the discussion, the debate about someone's record and associations, but I haven't advised Senator McCain on who he should bring up and what his topics of discussion should be.
How often during the day do you talk to Senator McCain?
A couple of times during the day, yeah. And we we really enjoy being able to campaign together, and I wish we could do more of that together because we have, I think, some great synergy and really good chemistry, and we get along so well that not only is it very productive, but it's also fun to be able to campaign with him. He's got so much energy, and it's always a good time for all of our camps and our families to be together. But we speak on the phone when we're not physically there together campaigning on the trail.
What do you talk about?
We talk about the news of the day, about what the issues are that seem to be resonating, that certainly that you all are reporting on, and just a lot of reinforcement and encouragement of each other that, again, we are on the right track, and explaining to Americans the plan to reduce taxes and to get our economy back on track. They're great conversations and very productive, very helpful for both of us.
Are you excited for tomorrow night?
Oh man, well, I'm excited for tomorrow night. I have no idea what to expect because I haven't seen any scripts or anything else yet, but it'll be fun. You know, the opportunity to show American television watchers anyway that, you know, you got to have a sense of humor through all of this, or you just, you know, this could really be wearing and tearing on you. So an opportunity to show that sense of humor and that side of all of this, I look forward to it.
Just to follow up on Trish's earlier question, isn't Reverend Wright a lot more relevant than Bill Ayers? I mean, he sat
It's up to John McCain to decide. That's true. He sat in the pews for 20 years and heard Reverend Wright say some things that I think most people would find a bit concerning. But again, that's John McCain's call.
Last night at the fundraiser, you made a comment about the area being a pro-America area of the country. I was wondering if you could explain that a little bit more, what you meant by pro-America.
Oh, I mean, well, every area across this great country where we're stopping and where also the other ticket is stopping and getting to speak at these rallies and speak with good Americans. It's all pro-America. I was just reinforcing the fact that there, where I was, these good patriotic people there in these rallies, so excited about positive change and reform of government that's coming, that they are so appreciative of hearing our message, hearing our plan, but not pinning one area of America as more pro-America or patriotic than another.
Are you going to go back to Alaska to vote?
We don't know what the plan will be yet on there. If I'm not there physically, we'll be applying for that absentee ballot, and we'll do the early voting there. Yeah, we'll do it fairly.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Appreciate your time back.
So
Is this Trix?
I don't know if it is. It's something that the girls got for him. I don't know.
Well, does he want it? I don't
Sure, if somebody else wants it. Yeah.
found out my seat.
Piper would love it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll bring cake for Cecil later on. Okay, the next leg of the train. Oh.
And it was
There you go.
we can sing again. Yeah.
It's all about the